Konnichiwa, y'all, and welcome to the MrMaple Show. Guys, Westonbirt Arboretum in the UK has Acer Alley. I'm here at Buckholz Nursery to take you down our own Acer Alley. Let's check out some amazing plants. We've got some stock plants here. Some of the originals I'll show you, some things you may not have seen before at this size. So some really big plants. It's always fun to get larger material on camera for you guys. Again, we use this area as a stock block, so we graft off these trees a lot. And just kind of a fun corridor I can bring you through that's got a lot of cool maples in it. We'll call it our own Acer Alley here at Buckholz Nursery. If you like this kind of thing, make sure to subscribe here on the MrMaple Show. 7 days a week of Japanese maple related content and other gardening stuff. So make sure to check that out, guys. Some really cool stuff. Let's start out here with the original Acer palmatum Diva. Now this one is a Diva in the garden. It's a Talon Buckholz introduction. We're going to talk a lot about some of the new ghosts and some of Talon's newer intros. Diva was not a reticulated one, but named around the same time as the new ghost. This one has a border to it with a unique leaf to it. He called it a Diva in the garden. Really fun. Again, this is the original, I believe. So big size to this one. You can kind of see a fully developed tree. Really fun stuff. This one, I love that border though. Gives it something unique with that leaf. Becoming a fan favorite. A lot of people have been talking about this one. Now, what I believe back here behind us, I'll have to confirm with Talon, but I believe this is the original Acer palmatum wave leaf. So pretty cool here as well. You can see it kind of gets that wave to the foliage. So you actually get this kind of crinkle to it as it gets older, but also a glossy sheen to the leaf. So like the leaf is very unique there. This one was in a sales area as one of Talon's rising stars. Those are just seedlings that he's selling, and everybody wanted this tree to the point where Talon said, okay, I have to produce it. Not seeing a graft union on this one. I think it's the original. I'll have to ask Talon. Pretty cool to see the originals of both these here. Let's go check out some different plants around Acer Alley here, guys. Let me show you something really weird you don't see a lot of, and some big ones. This tree actually originates from the original, they're from China, but the source for this is from Westonbirt Arboretum. So this is a Acer calcaratum. It's a very rare maple. It grafts onto palmatum, so these are grafted onto palmatum. One of the rarest maples in production here. Normally you don't see it seeding. We've got some big samaras on these too, which are pretty cool. I love this tropical looking maple. We list this as a zone 7 and up tree. Very unique, very columnar in its nature. These are actually bigger than the ones I saw at Westonbirt Arboretum. We actually had one of the first ever recorded cases of this seeding at MrMaple. It's been about 10 years ago. Now you see there's a lot of seed on this one. I did hot calc pipe them to get some more seed on them originally. Really a cool plant. I can't wait to see what comes of the seed from Acer calcaratum. Very unique, glossy. It's almost like a cartoonishly big trident maple leaf. Absolutely love this plant. Again, very unique, very odd. It won't be in the colder zones. I did have one in zone 6 for many, many years. Eventually a frost did kind of hurt it a little bit, but I love this plant. We're gonna get some of these out in the ground here at Buckholz Nursery. Very unique. I'm listed at zone 7 and up right now, but yeah, super different, super next level. Now I'm gonna switch sides with you guys. I've got one down here absolutely glowing, but you'll see this whole stock block here, guys, of yellow threads. This is another Talon Buckholz introduction, around the same age as that Diva. Yellow threads will come out with a almost highlighter-like color. So you get that interesting color, very dense habit to it. This one is basically a yellow version of Cotonoito. I love Cotonoito. This one comes out with a yellow glow to it in the spring. I love the kind of little bit of color splash you get on them here in the summer, but this is a unique tree. I love that the elongated lunar lobum style foliage that just brings it for color interest. And yeah, one of the more relaxing trees, I think. I love yellow threads. I think it's my favorite now, the lunar lobums. Just very unique, very next level, and something different continually throughout the season. Early spring though, these can get kind of that light pale highlighter yellow, which I think really gives it something super interesting in the garden. We've got some circinatums here, so some of the native vine maples, guys. Likely a hybrid occurring. This is Pacific Fire, so Acer circinatum Pacific Fire. This is the coral bark of the Acer circinatum world. So some really cool bark interest to this. Really good fall color too. Nice large Acer circinatum leaf to this. Yeah, so some pretty big ones here to see. There's a lot of stuff in this place. I've already showed you some really nice Mr. Sun, so I'll skip those, guys. Check out these massive sizes in Fireball. Giant fireballs coming at you. I love this plant. Fireballs on a unique witch's broom found by Dave Vercade outside of Nancy Vermeulen's place. This thing's a fun plant. Gets a lot of pinkish new growth to it. These again are some massive specimens. So these are some older ones to be this kind of size range. Absolutely glowing here with the new growth. Now you're gonna ask, so I'll step back here. Here is a stock block of Acer palmatum Pastel. Probably one of the best offspring of Amber Ghost. This is an Amber Ghost seedling that Talon selected. Pastel absolutely glows. Come here and check this out, guys. This one's amazing. You can see where it gets the name Pastel, especially in some of that malting color. I actually like giving them a little bit of sun because this time of the year they kind of get a little bit more of a bleached out look to them. Such a winner. Great structure to it, much like Amber Ghost. You get that really nice structure to it. Absolutely awesome plant. All right, let's go peek around some other stuff here in Acer Alley. Come on back here. Check out this stock block, guys, of Eye Candy. These things are glowing. Eye Candy, a fun seedling from Alpenweiss found here at the Buckholtz farm. Different colors, absolutely lighting up the show right now. We're actually filming this like early July-ish, so really cool color patterns on these trees still. Really an awesome looking plant. Now you gotta check this out, guys. This is Acer palmatum Jubilee. I don't know if this is the original, I'll have to ask Talon. I don't see a graft line on this, so this would again maybe one of the originals of the new Ghost. This Jubilee is glowing, y'all. Look at this thing. I mean, I love the kind of bleached out, like light spot it gets. You know, often in the garden, you'll kind of keep this kind of color in a heavy shade. I absolutely love this tree, glowing here in the landscape. Acer palmatum Jubilee.
Yeah, that thing's amazing.
Wimpiest to the X-Men, awesome Japanese maple. All right, let's go check out some other stuff. Let's check out these right here, guys. These are, I believe these are purple velvet. I'll come around here on the other side of this. These are kind of glowing right now too. I actually love the color they're getting. They were a little bit more purple, so they get more of a purple velvet look to them in the early spring. Right now, they kind of get this washed out two-tone color with green, which I think is really attractive as well. I mean, this is more your traditional spring with the green veining. It even gets a more velvety look to it on the bigger foliage. I like purple velvet a lot because this is kind of that next generation Shirasawanum hybrid where I feel like you got the red colors on this, especially in the spring, but you got that big leaf that you're thinking of when you think of Acer Shirasawanum. So it's that full moon maple leaf, but really hitting its peak here with that color and the size of the leaf. Absolutely love that. All right, here's one you don't see a lot. This is one from Vermeulen & Sons. Pretty cool plant, stays dense and full. This is Burgundy Lime, which is fun. Burgundy Lime gets some lime green veining in it, dark foliage to it. It is a sister seedling to Burgundy Lace, also introduced by that farm. I love Burgundy Lime though. Really dense, really full, great colors. I think when this one hits, you really get so much lime and dark green on it that it contrasts really well even within itself. Pretty cool plant to be growing. All right, here's a, I called that one the next gen Shirasawanum. How about a first gen Shirasawanum red? This is Acer Shirasawanum Gloria. Still got some great colors going on here. A little bit more heavily divided leaf though on Gloria. Still an absolute beauty in the landscape. Hey, we're making our way down Acer Alley. How about we check out this Acer Japonicum Takinagawa, fan favorite. I like Takinagawa a lot. It's not the biggest leaf in the whole Japonicum family. It reminds me a lot of some of the Acer Japonicums that I saw in the wild in Japan. So this one's kind of reminiscent of like going into the mountains there in Japan, and what I saw, it's a selection, so it's a cultivar of it. But when I saw a lot in the wild, they kind of had this rounded look to them. And yeah, really reminds me of that. A little bit of Nico National Park kind of look to it. Pretty cool. I love this leaf. One you see kind of reminiscent of that the larger specimens I saw in the wild in Japan. Pretty cool. All right, let's look at this one, guys. Look back here behind me. We've got some purple curls, and they are curling. Unique, funky, weird, crazy shaped tree, crazy shaped foliage. Of course, it's more purple in the early spring, then it kind of gets more of the separation into it. All right, guys, over here with me is the crazy line. This is Kuru Ijishi, often mixed up in the trade and confused with Kuru Ijishi. Kuru Ijishi, different plant, has a little bit of an Okushimo-like look to it, but in a dwarfer, denser habit, so kind of a dwarfer, denser Okushimo. The salt and pepper maple Okushimo. Loosely translates as the crazy lion. No, it doesn't need water. I've had horticulturalists come here and be like, you need to water this plant when it was at MrMaple at times. Kuru Ijishi, very unique, interesting plant. And you can kind of see the structure on these. They're denser, they're fuller, kind of a big round form to that. You know, I already showed you one, but I'm going to show you one of my favorite ones over here. We'll close out over here with this yellow threads, guys. Absolutely love this. Here's one of the larger, older yellow threads in existence. I love this plant. I like how much it hits. I even like the colors it gets on in the summer like this. Kind of got a glow to it. Absolutely a beautiful plant, guys. And another Buckholz Nursery introduction. All right, guys, as you see, we've walked all the way down Acer Alley here at Buckholz Nursery. Showed you a lot of our stock plants. If you like this kind of thing, if you enjoy seeing larger specimen Japanese maples, make sure to subscribe here on the MrMaple Show. We're putting out Japanese maple related content 7 days a week, and there's always something interesting going on here. If you like Japanese maples, make sure to support us by shopping on MrMaple.com. And we really appreciate you tuning in today. Take care, God bless, and have yourself a great day.